Hello there! This video is going to showcase how to fix a problem in the latest update of Unreal Engine 5.8 where the Fab plugin doesn't work. The Fab plugin doesn't show up in the content browser, or as a plugin, or as a window tool where you can enable it. And to showcase that I fixed it, I'm able now to go to the content browser and I can click here to open up Fab. It takes a moment there. I can go to Edit, Plugins and do Fab, and here it is. And then also if I go to Window and do Fab, it appears over here. So the way I fixed this was to follow this thread, and we have a guy in here called 𝗟𝗪𝗡𝗪𝗡 who sort of explained the solution, and I'm just going to go through and walk through and explain how I fixed this. Now, I've already fixed it, and I tried to undo the fix to sort of showcase it in this video, but I wasn't really able to properly do it. So you're just going to have to take my word for it, and I'm going to just sort of walk you through everything. So the Fab plugin, and the reason why we're having issues with it not appearing inside of Unreal Engine is because Unreal Engine thinks that it is installed and it's working. Meanwhile, it's not pointing correctly. So if you go and click under your engine version and go to install plugins, you should be able to see that 𝗟𝗪𝗡𝗪𝗡𝗪 and the Fab UE plugin is installed, because this was here before, even when it didn't work for me. So the Fab plugin appeared here, but it didn't show up in the editor. And I tried to remove it, I tried to bring it back, but all I would get is this error that you can see over here. And this error code in particular, I've had this before, means that Unreal Engine is trying to remove files, but they can't find the files because whatever system they are using to remove the files doesn't know where the files are at, and it cannot point to them properly. So your goal is to basically repoint to the correct files, following the steps I'm going to show you, remove the plugin, and then reinstall the plugin, and it should work for you. So if I scroll down here, the full installation guide or solution is right here. A lot of people have had a solution with that. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is to basically close down the Epic Games Launcher and make sure it's fully closed down. So I'm going to go down here as well, right click on this logo, and it should show me an exit process. I'm not sure why it's so slow. There we go. Close that down. Once it's completely closed down, you want to go to open up two different paths. We're going to start with the manifest. So you want to go to this path right here, or wherever your engine installation is placed at. But it's, in my case, C, Program Data, Epic, Epic Games Launcher, Data, and Manifests. And then in here, we want to open up Notepad, because we need to go through these files to figure out which one is the correct one. So what we want to do now is to basically open up the first one. And what we're looking for is a snippet of Fab. So we're going to search for Fab. Cannot find it. We do another one, Fab. And here you can see we have, it says Fab UE plugin. And we have this installation GUI ID, GUID. And we have it over here and over here. And we can also make sure it points to the version we're using, so 5.8. So make sure it's 5.8, make sure it's over here, here, and here. And what we want to do to fix this and to be able to uninstall the plugin is to copy this. So just do Control-C, copy this. Then you want to go to your path where you have, so in my case, it's basically the engine. So it's C, Program Files, Epic Games, UE 5.8.eg store. And in here you have different manifest files. And what you want to do is to find the one you want to replace. In my case, if you only have just the one, go in here, replace the text. And what that's going to do is to remap the path correctly, so you're able to uninstall the plugin. You can see that since it's working for me, what happens after I do that and I uninstall the plugin is that I can actually it actually remaps it properly. So you can see here we have 8A3B in here, and it's the same one that is right here. So once you do that, you are going to go back into the Epic Games Launcher, go to Library, and this icon right here might be messed up. So it might not say launch anymore, it might be a bit scuffed. Ignore that, just go to Install Plugins, and let's do that later. Go to install plugins and then basically remove the UE plugin. And when you do this time, you should be able to remove it completely. So this should not appear anymore. So it basically removes completely. What I then do is I go back and change the manifest back, or just leave it as is. And typically, I think the last time for me, it asked me to revalidate or just repair. So you can go in here and you can just verify and then repair if you have an issue. So you want to do basically that. Once that's done, once the plugin is uninstalled and you do that process, you want to go down to the Fab library, and then you just type in Fab over here. And if you don't have it installed, the Fab plugin will appear in here. I think I might have posted an image. No. Basically, you can find the Fab plugin inside of here, and you just press that, add it to the engine version. Oh, we're getting some more stuff. No? Is it loading in more? No. Okay. Nope. Get the Fab plugin, install it to your engine version, and then eventually it should work again for you. That fixed it for me. I hope this is somewhat clear and sort of explains the process. Again, if you don't want to fix it this way, I think you can just remove all the files. So you go through all the files, especially these two folders, remove them completely, uninstall Unreal Engine, uninstall Epic Games, and reinstall everything, and that also should fix it for you. It fixed it in my case as well by doing that on another computer. Cool, I hope this was helpful to you, and if you have any questions or any other problems, feel free to ask anything in the comment section. Plus, I recommend going through to this forum post and give a special thanks here to 𝗟𝗪𝗧 for the solution. Also worth noting, Epic Games is aware of the issue, so eventually this should be fixed, hopefully. Awesome, thank you for watching.